I'm going to hit this record button. And so we're going to start this show by announcing that NGW has found an opponent for Cedric Alexander at Anarchy in the UK. There will be an announcement soon on who will challenge for the NGW championship, but for now, we're not revealing that information. We do have a title contender for the television championship. Cedric Alexander will be defending that title at Anarchy in the UK. And then we go to a recording from earlier in the day where CM Punk approaches Daniel Bryan. And this is what Punk has to say. Look, Bryan, we go way back. I'm not even going to bother giving you the long sell. Fact is, you need us. You need Disrespected No More. You know how we always talked about nobody having our back when we broke out in this industry? Well, Ted, Muta, Cedric, Drew, Tyler, Jeff, myself, we'll always have your back, man. I'm not here to give you an ultimatum or any of that crap. Just think about it. I'll think you'll find we're worth your time. And that starts us on our first match tonight. And CM Punk, we just saw that interaction backstage from earlier tonight. CM Punk on the recruiting drive, trying to convince Daniel Bryan to quote unquote do the right thing. Punk and the rest of Disrespected No More really going after Daniel Bryan. Welcome back, Oblivion. And Daniel Bryan, I just hope if Daniel Bryan joins Disrespected No More, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. It's going to break my heart. I do not want to see another one of the guys that I've grown up to respect and I've been a big fan of join that. Those cretins. They're despicable. They're con artists. They will turn on each other at the drop of a dime. And if Daniel Bryan, I just hope Daniel Bryan makes the right choice. Daniel Bryan should be able, he's smart enough, he should be able to see that. No, we just started Oblivion. He should be smart enough to see that. Disrespected No More, that's a group that you don't want to belong with. Look how Ted DiBiase turned his back on Kenny Omega just like that. Look how Ted DiBiase doesn't have a great track record. Look how they kicked Tommaso Ciampa to the curb because Tommaso Ciampa wouldn't play ball. Look at how Ted DiBiase cost more or less played a role in Kenny Omega losing the title. I'm just not a fan. Not a fan of Disrespected No More. And I can't wait for the day that someone shuts them up. And if that includes Punk, so be it. So be it. Apollo Crews, what a fantastic tag team match we saw. Was it 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. Between Apollo Crews and Wade Barrett, the Bad News Crew, challenging Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole. They went the full 30 minutes. A 30-minute time limit draw. And we have decided to revisit that match one more time because the fans loved it. I love calling it. It was a fantastic tag team encounter. This time there's more at stake for the winner because the winner will receive tag title shots against the Bar, who retained against the Fiend and the Demon on Shockwave last Monday. And that's going to happen at Anarchy in the UK. Our next pay-per-view, live from London, England. Bad News Crew and Adam Cole and O'Reilly. This is a big moment, a big opportunity for both these tag teams. And again, big fan. We have every time something happens, I can't help but say how deep our divisions is. And this right here is no exception. This is the deepest, the tag division in NGW is just deep. Kofi Kingston and Phoenix, Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt, some top Apollo Crews and Wade Barrett. Those two just looked fantastic. How can you? And I hate, you know what? I hate to say it, but I'm gonna go ahead and give them the props. Tyler Bate and Drew McIntyre of Disrespected No More are also in that fold. Just tag teams on top of tag teams on top of tag teams. And Cole this alliance with Kyle O'Reilly really started with Adam Cole when he turned on his former tag partner, Jeff Hardy, back when they were calling themselves the Charismatic Bebes. Cole just turning his back and joining up with Kyle O'Reilly. Jeff Hardy had a very poor 2020. Went 0-6 in singles action, went 0-2 in tag action, couldn't pick up a single win. Cole finally had enough and kicked him to the curb. And, you know, rightfully so, because now Jeff Hardy isn't disrespected no more. Not a guy I'm a fan of. In hindsight, I don't feel bad about him being on that losing streak. 30-minute time limit for tag team matches. And look at Wade Barrett just using his power. Barrett starting things off. Big Samoan drop from Barrett on Cole. And Barrett just continued. You know what? I'd like to see how Barrett does against Sheamus or Cesaro. Apollo Crews and Wade. I take that back. Either one of these teams could provide an interesting matchup for the Bar. We have seen O'Reilly and Cole take on the Bar in the past, and it was a really good match that unfortunately Cole and O'Reilly came up short on. But if we look at their most recent performances, they've really started to find their tempo. And just look at that series of kicks from Adam Cole. That's a good example of what I'm discussing. Cole just looking so much better. O'Reilly looking so much better. They've really started to find their rhythm as a tag team. Some good wins, big wins. We saw them beat Matt Riddle and R-Truth. What were they called? The Bro Truth? And that tag team no more in NGW. And O'Reilly tags himself in. Cole had that handout. Wade Barrett just wasn't able to stop it in time, but O'Reilly runs into a big boot from Barrett. And you have to wonder how Apollo Crews is doing. All the brain busters that he took in that match, he was dropped every which way but loose. And O'Reilly throwing Wade Barrett into the corner, but not able to pick anything up. But O'Reilly goes after the knee. Nasty chop block. And he goes for a pin, not even getting a 1 count. But Barrett is going to have to make a tag. You know that knee's hurting. Barrett, though, still able to show his strength, tossing Kyle O'Reilly with a belly-to-belly overhead suplex. And what a kick. Just driving that foot into the spine of Kyle O'Reilly. And now O'Reilly with another chop block. O'Reilly just going to work on that leg. What a strategy. A very sound strategy from O'Reilly, who I would classify as a submission specialist, as he drops the knee on Wade Barrett right over the bridge of the nose. Easy way to break a nose with that knee. And what a stiff right hand that sends O'Reilly to the floor. And Wade Barrett goes out after him. Remember, you do not want to, if this match goes to another draw, time limit or otherwise, who knows what this is going to do for the tag title scene in NGW. We might have to find new tag team contenders. O'Reilly tossing Wade Barrett into the steel steps. And O'Reilly now going to work on that knee. Just dropping Barrett's shin over the knee. O'Reilly taunting when they really need to get back in this ring. That's a smarter choice. I've noticed that. Yeah, that's a good point, Drew. They really are. They really are looking to hurt people. And I've said it before, O'Reilly and Cole, they really remind me of the Brainbusters, Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard. Just cerebral scientific wrestlers. Wade Barrett and Apollo Crews, meanwhile, more of the brawlers. O'Reilly just getting tossed in those steel steps. We're at a 12 count. They're still just brawling all around ringside. What does O'Reilly got planned here? He tosses Barrett into the barricade. Just go to WWE's Facebook page, YouTube channel, Twitter, and more. Are they really going to get themselves counted out? We're going to have to restart this match. Barrett hurt. No, O'Reilly resets the count. And he runs into a Samoa drop outside of the ring. I don't know if that was a smart decision from O'Reilly. O'Reilly could have easily picked up a count out. He decided not to. I think what more than anything, O'Reilly and Cole want to prove they can put these guys away. They weren't able to last time. Apollo Crews pretty much kicked out of everything they threw at him. He could have hit that guy with the kitchen sink and it would have been a 2 count. What a neck breaker from Barrett. A running neck breaker. And look how much distance they cleared. O'Reilly just with a running super kick. And O'Reilly's got a submission outside of the ring. It's an armbar. I can't see from here. Is it an armbar, leg bar? I can't see it. But it's locked in. Barrett even taps. And O'Reilly moves back into the ring now. And he goes back outside. This is a completely different match from the first one. The first encounter, a lot closer. This encounter, O'Reilly just really on top of Wade Barrett. Really just out damaging him. No, Barrett catches a kick, however, and a boot missing. O'Reilly going to work. Oh, there's that chop block again. O'Reilly really tearing Wade Barrett's knees to shreds. The damage on that leg. Oh, and that knee. Looks like we have some blood. There's a little blood on O'Reilly's knee pad. That last knee busted Barrett up. We're at a 10 count. Wow, Barrett, I don't know what happened there. It looked like he was trying to toss O'Reilly back into the ring, and for whatever reason, O'Reilly just hit the steel steps instead. This is the other problem with this game, is that the AI, the engine's so stiff that you can't really get people in the ring when you want to. And 2, the AI, for whatever reason, once they go outside of the ring, they just there's no getting them back. They're at a 16. And O'Reilly's just going ham, dude. O'Reilly's just going nuts. God damn, Barrett with the big boot. A draw again. My God. What is it going to take for these two teams? We're going to get a rematch. That deserves a rematch. What a weird match. I want to see it again. We need a finish. I'm not going to let these guys go to 2 draws. And they're back in the ring. This time, O'Reilly tagging in Barrett. Yes, I reset the match. We're going to act like it's continuing. And now, Cole. Beautiful suplex. They brought her out ringside for quite a while, did Wade Barrett and O'Reilly. O'Reilly working on that leg of Barrett. And beautiful float over DDT from Adam Cole. Just the stuff we saw outside. Drop toe from Adam Cole. Scouted him. I guess if we get another draw in this match, we are going to have to go no DQ. We're just going to have to. Or if this is another draw, I'm going to let this draw go through, and we're going to figure out a blow-off. But neither one of these guys are getting a title match. I'm going to go to my next contenders. And now O'Reilly taking Wade Barrett down and just throwing strikes. The only reason why I'm rematching this is because how goofy is the AI in this game? Went outside of the ring and then just refused to come back in. Well, they had to check their shoes, make sure their shoes were still on. Beautiful elbow from Kyle O'Reilly that just drops Wade Barrett face first. And Barrett able to counter. We still have yet to see Apollo Crews in this match. Barrett just not going for tags. This is the opposite problem they had last time, where it was Apollo Crews who wasn't going for tags. Both these men want to just do it themselves. And he hits that elbow to Wade Barrett, but runs into a jawbreaker from Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly just slamming Wade Barrett to the canvas. Beautiful toss from O'Reilly. And he goes right back to work on that leg kick, body kick, knee, and a sweep. It's hard to keep up with what O'Reilly can do. O'Reilly can do so much. Irish whip from Barrett. Barrett not even concerned that he's in the corner of Cole and O'Reilly. Just dropping Cole or O'Reilly face first on that turnbuckle. And there's a nice short arm elbow. A second short arm elbow. And a third that drops O'Reilly. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to Wade Barrett. Barrett's going to hurt someone. Barrett's going to look at her. He only gets a 1 count. Barrett looks to his tag partner, a little surprised that O'Reilly kicked out. Says he thought that elbow was enough. And he goes back on the attack. And he's continuing to just rip away those elbows on O'Reilly. He tells O'Reilly, okay, you want to go after my leg? That's fine. We're going after your head. And he just targets the head with those elbows. And now he picks him up, gut wrench slam. Just picks up O'Reilly and drops him. Just drops him like a sack of potatoes. And there's a drop kick from Adam Cole. O'Reilly on the outside having to recover. Barrett trying to make a tag to Apollo Crews, but Cole cuts him off. And that's one thing about O'Reilly and Cole. They're just all they are a little bit, their tag team IQ is just a little bit better than Wade Barrett and Apollo Crews so far. But that's okay. Bad News Crew, this is only their second time tagging together. They don't have the experience that Cole and O'Reilly have. Look, like right there. Wade Barrett has Cole in the corner of his tag partner, and he had an opportunity to go for a tag, instead choosing to just throw some body shots at Cole, and Cole was able to reverse. But now Barrett with another Irish whip to Cole, and he does it again, just choosing not to tag. This is gonna hurt. And right there, Kyle O'Reilly tags himself in. Adam Cole perfectly fine with it. It gives Cole a chance to recover. This is the difference. This is the difference between a tag team with experience and a tag team who's just now setting up. But Wade Barrett picks up O'Reilly for a powerbomb, catches the kick and just drops him. Does Wade Barrett. I gotta figure out why Bad News Crew is just yet to really go after these tags. It looked like Wade Barrett was gonna go for one there, but O'Reilly stopped him. And what is O'Reilly getting set up? Doesn't matter, because Barrett just gets back to his feet. Kick to the midsection, but an elbow from O'Reilly. And now O'Reilly with an Irish whip, sending Barrett into the corner. Barrett's turned around, and there's a kick to the body from O'Reilly. And now O'Reilly looking to work that leg. Barrett instead electing not. He says, I have other plans. And now he goes to work on the shoulder. O'Reilly fights back, though. A massive headbutt from Wade Barrett. Right hand blocked. O'Reilly fires back with the right hand of his own. There's a running STO. If they draw, I say we have Bad News Crew versus UE versus The Bar. I don't like multiple tag. I don't like triple threats, and I definitely don't like triple threat tag matches. I would rather there be a singles tag. Jumping DDT. I already have a plan for what's going to happen if they're drawing in. We're going to go to our next contenders, who I already know who they're going to be. There's a pin from Barrett. O'Reilly kicks out. I'm still wondering why Barrett is not tagging in Apollo. These two just don't. They like to fight, but there's just no communication from these two yet. And O'Reilly just reversing that position, putting Barrett into that corner, and he just throws kicks. And Crews has no choice but to watch from the outside. And Barrett gets to his feet, a little upset from those kicks, but no, a tiger suplex. And now Crews gets tagged in. Crews and Cole, the legal men in this match. The first time Crews has been in the match all night. An Irish whip from Crews, or an Irish whip from Cole that Crews reverses. And Cole blocking a punch. Float over, neck breaker from Adam Cole. Barrett just completely out on the outside, having to recover for his team. Apollo Crews is effectively in a 2v1 scenario right now. And look at Cole, just the shin on the back of Apollo Crews' neck. Just smashing his face in that ring mat, that canvas. And catches his head, and there's a beautiful kick from, or a beautiful clothesline from Crews that just takes Adam Cole's head off, practically. Of course, I'm not being literal, folks. Beautiful overhead belly-to-belly suplex from Apollo Crews. And he just picks Cole up. And, oh, an inverted suplex. Almost a Goldust-like curtain call, but Cole throws a kick that just gets a Cruz off of him, at least momentarily, and a bicycle kick from Cole. Just catching Cruz flush on the head, and there's another tag. I would love to know the frequency of tags between Cole and O'Reilly, because we're not getting them from Barrett and Cole and Cruz, but I apologize. I spoke too soon. Cruz tagging Wade Barrett back in, and Barrett dropping O'Reilly with a big boot. But O'Reilly back to his feet, runs into an elbow. And now O'Reilly goes to work on the back of Wade Barrett's leg. Barrett rolling outside of the ring. And look at O'Reilly cranking that neck. Big boot from Wade Barrett. The crowd on their feet for this tag team rematch. Here we go. This is where we're going to get the count out. I guarantee it. These two just do not mix. Just throwing Wade Barrett. Does Kyle O'Reilly. Big, massive headbutt from Barrett. And look at those kicks to the hamstring from Kyle O'Reilly. And O'Reilly throwing Barrett back into the ring, avoiding that count out once more. But he just continues his assault on Wade Barrett. Tagging in Adam Cole. Oh, we've seen this before. Suplex up, kick to the back of the head, and he drops him, chasing the dragon. And Cole just stomping Wade Barrett immediately after. What a setup from O'Reilly. Just dropping Wade Barrett to the canvas face first. And it looks like we might have some blood in this match, folks. Referee sees it. We see the gloves on the ref. Clothesline, though, from Wade Barrett. Irish whip. Barrett sending Adam Cole into his corner. The bad news corner. And once again, Barrett just not looking for any tag team tandem offense. Not tagging in Apollo Crews. But what's Barrett got planned here? You have, it looks like Adam Cole's hanging on that bottom rope. What is, oh, a basement drop kick from Wade Barrett. Got all of it. And that took Adam Cole out. And he's crawling to his corner. And he tags in Kyle O'Reilly. Wade Barrett just not getting on top of Adam Cole after that drop kick. Letting him go. Not a wise decision in my opinion. Forearm blocked. Barrett jumping DDT. Spikes Kyle O'Reilly. Barrett sees this as his opportunity to go for a pin. Cole is out. He can't break it up. O'Reilly kicks out at 2. We almost had new number 1 contenders for Sheamus and Cesaro, who you almost have to guarantee are watching in the back. They're watching on the monitors. They want to see, they're scouting this match out. O'Reilly on the shoulders of Barrett, electric chair drop. And Barrett's pumped up. But again, not going for a tag. And he just runs into an elbow from O'Reilly. O'Reilly had to use that elbow to break out of that grapple. And a dragon screw going right to work on the leg, does Kyle O'Reilly. And we saw Barrett had tap outside of the ring from that armbar. It looked like an armbar knee bar combination, but he looks okay now. He power bombs O'Reilly. If I'm O'Reilly, I want to go back to work on the leg and arm. Beautiful. Beautiful black, I don't know what that's called. Black hole slam? Bossman slam? And Cole breaks it up. Cruz just not able to get not able to break or prevent Adam Cole from doing that. Cruz off the top rope. Misses an axe handle smash. And Barrett instead in control of O'Reilly, just running knee to the side of O'Reilly's head. My God, paintbrushed him. Did he not? O'Reilly now. Oh, what a suplex. He got it. Pinfall. But you're in the Bad News Crew corner. Apollo Crews breaks it up. That could have finished the match. If that was just a few inches away from Crews, that could have ended the match, certainly. Barrett catches a kick. O'Reilly back up with another powerbomb. I'm loving the power offense from Wade Barrett, but I would love to see more tags. And it looks like Barrett's listening to me as he brings Apollo Crews into the ring. O'Reilly with the running super kick to Crews. Still going to work on that head. Beautiful strategy we've seen from O'Reilly and Adam Cole this match. And now O'Reilly back in charge, running the stomps. Stomping Apollo Crews in that corner. Apollo Crews on that bottom rope. And oh my God, a slingshot leg drop. My Lord. The offense from all four of these men has been nothing short of impressive. O'Reilly has Apollo Crews up. Brain buster suplex. And there's a pin. And a 1 count, Apollo Crews kicks out. Apollo Crews, I'm telling you, one of the toughest wrestlers in NGW. He just, the amount of punishment he takes and kicks out of is just unparalleled. But there's a jumping guillotine. O'Reilly has that figure 4 leg lock around the body. That figure 4 body lock. Barrett has to break in. He runs a stomp, but Crews able to pick Cole up and just spikes him to the canvas. That's something that can definitely jam that spine. You take a slam like that, you're going to wake up the next morning with tingling toes. Though that's not offense you can take very often. Crews picks him up. Samoa drop. Irish whip from Crews. O'Reilly in the corner of Bad News Crew. Wade Barrett back in. Beautiful tandem offense. Oh my Lord. Look at that. What a combination from Wade Barrett and Apollo Crews. And O'Reilly kicks out. I take it back. These guys have tandem offense. They've been working some stuff out. And O'Reilly, however, back in control, but Barrett with another power bomb. How about the power from Crews and Wade Barrett? They've just thrown Kyle O'Reilly all around this ring. Pump handle slam from Barrett. Gets it. And he goes for the pin. Crews tries to break it up, just not fast enough again. Is the reason why Wade Barrett does a pump handle slam in this game as his finisher, is it because the wasteland's not in this game? Adam Cole on the outside, both men just completely out of it. Barrett's the first one up. Barrett's back to his feet. O'Reilly getting back to his feet as well. Barrett standing over O'Reilly. A big punch from Barrett blocked. O'Reilly fires one of his own blocked. He runs into a big boot from Barrett. Hey, D-Man 9755 has joined the Bad Guy Club. As a newest member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. So thank you for joining the Baddest Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. I wonder, what is the pump handle slam maybe his signature in this game? It's a little interesting that he does it. And it definitely has to be a signature at the very least. And now, wait a minute, O'Reilly's got that neck crank. Another guillotine, center of the ring. No ropes to break the hold. Apollo Crews not getting in. Oh my, Barrett taps. Why did Apollo Crews break it up? I don't think Apollo Crews realized how deep it was in. Look, Crews is shocked. He didn't realize that Barrett was in that tight. A big win for Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole, who get a match with the Bar at Anarchy in the UK. The NGW tag titles on the line. Well, damn, son. Well, damn, son. I'm sorry, guys. Barrett and Apollo Crews just couldn't make it happen. But what a match. Let me get these records going. Apollo, what do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say for yourself, young man? You refused to break that up. You paid the price. You lost a title eliminator match. Shame on you. All right, and that's going to take us to our next bit. We go to a commercial break. When we come back from the commercial, it's Shayna Baszler and the Conquest. Baszler states that she's not going to hide in the back and wait for the next person to challenge her for the Battlefield briefcase. Baszler announces that in 2 weeks, in the main event of Shockwave, she's going to step in the center of the ring, and whoever thinks they're bad enough to take that briefcase from her, they can come and try. So an open challenge from Shayna Baszler. After that, we go backstage with Ted DiBiase, who's speaking with all the Disrespected No More members, Drew McIntyre, Cedric Alexander, Jeff Hardy, Tyler Bate, and CM Punk. Ted is 100% sure Cedric Alexander's next opponent is Kenny Omega. DiBiase then tells Disrespected No More that they need to spread out all over this arena and take that Canadian full out before they even get to London. And that takes us to our next match. No, D-Man, I am on PC. Our next match, what's going on, Liam? Naomi with Ember Moon versus Lita with Candice LeRae. Apollo tweets that I'm the prince of some of my hard-earned money I was spending on tag team training. Will we come back? There you go. Apollo Crews just helping Wade Barrett to his feet. They leave the ring together, and they're going to get better, and I believe them. They're tough guys. I like them as a tag team. Not too bad. Liam, how you hanging, man? Life good? And our next match of the night, Naomi facing off against Lita. What's up, Leader of Code? How you doing, man? And Naomi just sliding down the ramp. And how about that? They think everyone's convinced that Kenny Omega, Ted DiBiase believes Kenny Omega is that mystery opponent for Cedric Alexander at Anarchy in the UK. And from what I'm being told, I have intel from the back that Disrespected No More are roaming the halls. They're roaming the backstage areas. They're in the parking lots. They're in the hallways. They're checking every nook and cranny looking for Kenny Omega. And I actually don't have word if Omega's even in the building tonight. And Naomi. What? The lights. Look at Naomi ready to go tonight. Ready to go to work. That's good, Liam. I'm always glad to see that you're doing good, my friend. So, D-Man, this is an interactive universe where you just pick a male and female wrestler that you want to portray. And you kind of do stuff like what Apollo Crews is doing in chat. And these two teams competed in that ladder match 2 weeks ago at Ride of the Valkyries, that main event. Fatal four-way. 4 tag teams in that ladder match to crown our first ever NGW Women's Tag Team Champions. Raquel Gonzalez and Britt Baker were the team to win it. They are the first ever NGW Women's Tag Team Champions. And they will defend those titles against the winner of Liv Morgan, Mia Yim, taking on the Conquest, Rhea Ripley and Toni Storm tonight. And that will happen at Anarchy in the UK. Liv Morgan, I'm a big fan of hers. What a story she's had in NGW. That feud with Sasha Banks is in my opinion, a defining NGW moment, one of our defining rivalries. And then she goes on to win the NGW Women's Championship from the most dominant women's champion in history, Alexa Bliss. And then in Japan, she came up short. And I hate to say it, it's very sad to hear she came up short, losing to Hikaru Shida. Shida, the new champion. Shida has a date with Zelina Vega at Anarchy in the UK, the Unified Women's World Championship on the line. And Naomi, though, just going to work on Lita with those kicks, working multiple kicks to the body. And now Lita has Naomi wrapped around those ropes, putting a foot to the back. And she goes for a pin off of that. I don't think that's going to be enough to get anything. Naomi kicks out at 1. As I expected. Not enough to put her away. Lita says, that's okay, I'm going to go right back to work. She starts cranking the neck. And now Lita looking to climb the top rope. Looking for high risk very early in this match. A leg drop missing. That's okay. Lita back in control. Sets her up, powerbomb just spiking. The impact of that powerbomb, you could just hear it echo throughout the arena. And what a heel kick from Naomi. A jumping heel kick. And now a step up in Zaguri. Lita just looking dazed after that kick. A drop kick that Lita deflects. And there's a snapmare, center of the ring. Drives the knee into the back of Naomi, and there's a stomp. Oh, it looked like Lita was going to jump on the shoulders of Naomi, but instead Naomi fires an elbow, gets her off. Irish whip, though, from Lita, sends Naomi to the corner. Now Lita on the top rope. No, jumps off the middle rope. Sunset flip bomb. Just wanting. Oh, Wild Harpy's here. Harpy just hopped in just in time. What's going on, Harps? Wheelbarrow. Stunner. Snapping Lita to the canvas. Now Naomi picking her up. A wheelbarrow suplex, it looks like. No, wheelbarrow face buster. My Lord. Naomi just very aggressive in this match. And now Lita tilt-a-roll head scissors. Candice LeRae jazzed on the outside of the ring for Lita, her tag team partner. And now Lita on the middle rope again. Sunset bomb. Oh, not much for. So you're getting Biomutant. Let me know what you think of that game. I don't think I'm gonna get it. I might. I thought it had I want a game with multiplayer component. It's either I buy Biomutant or I spend money on the other characters in Rainbow Six, and I'm weighing heavily toward that. When does Biomutant come out? Oh shit, Chivalry comes out soon. Is Biomutant out already? It is Tuesday. I suppose it would be out, would it not? Let me look this up. I gotta research. Twist of Fate from Lita. I'm doing commentary and also looking this game up. There is a TBA on this. I saw someone else playing it, so it has to be out. It came out today. What are the reviews? I got to see some reviews on this game. Interesting. Lita has Naomi on the apron. DDT! My Lord, that DDT on the apron, devastating. But the crowd loves to see it. Can't disagree with the crowd. That was a spectacular moment. This match has been incredible. Damn, dude, look like see what is up with this game's physics, man. Ropes don't work like that. Hurricane Rana from Naomi to Lita. Naomi getting amped up. Look at Lita trying to crawl to the apron, or trying to crawl to the turnbuckle, and Naomi just continues the attack, continues to press the attack. Boots and a knee, just smothering Lita. And a running bulldog. But Lita just pops right back up, says, bring it. And Naomi says, okay, that's fine. Here's a snapmare and a kick to the back. Lita back to her feet, however, says, is that all you got? DDT that drops Naomi. Naomi's not getting up from that. Lita goes for a pinfall. 1 count. Tough women in this match. Tough women in NGW, period. Best women's division in pro wrestling, bar none. I know you guys are making fun of me out there on the internet. Bad Guy Maddox likes to get his plugs for NGW in, but how can you disagree when you watch the show? We have top level performances week in and week out. And this is no exception. Lita just running a series of strikes on Naomi, able to take control of the match. But Naomi now with the fireman's carry, the momentum shifts back in her favor. And there's a sunset flip from Naomi. No, a submission. Instead, Naomi has those shoulders locked up. Lita cannot get to the ropes. Is she going to be able to get out of this? How do you even get out of a move like this? It's tight. Naomi has to let go. It looks like the lactic acid built up in her legs. She wasn't able to keep those legs tightly wrapped around the shoulders of Lita. Had to let go. And that's fine. Now she's running some clotheslines. Leg lariat that takes out Lita. Scoop slam. Nope. Lita slides off. Lita slides off the shoulders. Tries for a drop kick. Naomi deflects it. Sees it coming. Russian leg sweeps right in the center of the ring. Lita back to her feet, though. Lita's just showing how tough she is in this match, and Naomi does not give a single care about it. But Lita just flips off of Naomi's shoulders, lands on her feet, follows up with a tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Naomi in that recovery position. Beautiful overhand to the back of the head of Naomi. Hurricane Rana from Lita. And now she goes for the cover, leg hook. Naomi kicks out at 2. Arm drag from Naomi. Naomi tried for a body kick, but Lita instead blocks it. Lita moving Naomi to the ropes. Throws Naomi over the top rope. Why is Lita taking the fight outside? I guess I got to look this game up, Harpy. I don't know if I want it, though. Can I get a Biomutant review? Did anyone review this game?
I don't think it's wise for Lita to take her mind off her opponent like this.
Some people are saying it's like Jet Force Gemini. That's pretty dope for me. I like Jet Force. You know what? I shouldn't buy this game because I still have Dark Souls to play. It looks cool though. Let me see. It's got IGN gave it a 6. Biomutant has a lot of building blocks of a top drawer action RPG, but its cookie cutter approach to objectives and puzzles starts feeling repetitive very early on. That's sad. Strike from Lita. A neck breaker. This could be the end of the match, folks. Lita picking up a big win tonight. How can you disagree? What a performance from Lita. Lita looking to climb her way back up to that women's championship. Poor Tie-Dye. Tie-Dye, man. Tie-Dye and Nacho Mac just aren't having the best time. All right, so now we got to go back to this. So after the match ends, we have another video package that plays. What happened to the good old days where honorable men settle their issues in the 20x20? For too long, we've let wannabe tough guys and play fighters claim what never belonged to them. Well, no more. From now on, we fight back. From now on, we take back what's ours. Together, we make Next Generation Wrestling great again. I'm John Bradshaw Layfield, and I approve this message. And then we go to a commercial break. When we come back from break, we find Jeff Hardy of Disrespected No More laid out, and Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels are standing over him. And then they walk off. Then we go to another area backstage with Vitamin E and C. Tonight is Orange Cassidy's night. He's proved everyone wrong once when he was able to become the first ever NGW television champion. It's no secret that Orange Cassidy has his doubters. He has people who want to see him fail. Edge and Christian aren't those people. Edge and Christian know Cassidy can shut the negative people up once again. Tonight, Orange Cassidy beats Rey Mysterio, and then at Anarchy in the UK, OC brings the Zero Gravity Championship home to Vitamin E and C. And for this next match, we have Raquel Gonzalez and Britt Baker on the commentary table to watch this match with Liv Morgan, Mia Yim, and Toni Storm and Rhea Ripley. So, Craig, welcome to the commentary broadcast table. I'm here with Raquel Gonzalez and Britt Baker, the NGW Women's Tag Team Champions, and congratulations, you two, for a hard-fought victory in that ladder match. I see you guys took a lot of ugly bumps, a lot of bruises, a lot of blood in that match, but only one team could come out on top, and it was the two of you. But here's the team, Liv Morgan, a woman in this division that I think has just been phenomenal. She's impressed a lot of people since signing to NGW. Her best friend at her side, Mia Yim, they're looking for those titles. They're looking to take those titles from you. And just very energized, Mia Yim and Liv Morgan. Morgan, a former NGW Women's Champion. She beat Alexa Bliss, in my opinion, the most dominant NGW champion in history. Not just women. I'm talking overall. No one's had the performances that Alexa Bliss has had, in my opinion. Again, just my opinion. But here comes the conquest. You want to talk about two tough women. Rhea Ripley and Toni Storm of the conquest. Boom. MJF is going to walk up to Bobby and slap him. Do-do, do-do, do. MJF is going to slap him twice and 3 more times. Do-do, do-do. And Bobby Lashley won't know what hit him. Yeah. Boom, do-do, do-do. MJF will walk home with the briefcase. I sung that to the tune of MJF's theme song, or tried to. Nah, Britt and Gonzalez are at commentary. Gonzalez is standing at the table like this, arms folded, with the title on her shoulder. Britt Baker is sitting at the broadcast table, title on the table. She's kicked back. They're ready to just chilling, big chilling. And this should be a great tag team encounter. The Conquest facing off with the 201 Defeaters. Lock up from Toni Storm and Mia Yim. Storm backing Mia Yim into the corner. Toni Storm taking control of this match so far. And how about what happened backstage? I'm going to just take away from this match a little bit if I can. We just saw Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon lay out Jeff Hardy. Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels are here, and they're on the hunt for Disrespected No More. Irish whip from Toni Storm to Mia Yim.
Gets out of dodge there.
When Toni Storm with another Irish whip. Big boot. Dropping Mia Yim to the canvas. Toni Storm goes for the first pin of the match. Not even a 1 count. Mia Yim pops right back up. Toni Storm and Mia Yim on their feet. Mia Yim goes for an elbow. Tries for a body kick that's blocked. Toni Storm drop toe hold. And Britt Baker, I know you and Raquel Gonzalez definitely paying close attention to this tag match. Which of these two teams, if you had to say, are you looking most, would you prefer to wrestle? Double super kick from Rhea Ripley and Toni Storm. Yim tags in Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan, the star of NGW, in my opinion, one of the top women in our company. And she fires off on Ripley, not even afraid of the size disparity. Look at her just stepping away from that drop kick from Rhea Ripley. I can't disagree with you about that, Britt. Jeff Hardy definitely deserved that. I hope Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels continue their work on Disrespected No More. Liv Morgan in the air, slips off the shoulders. That's like I said, that's coming way down the road. That's an entirely different story that we're gonna get to at a later date. Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan lock up. Liv Morgan not able to take control. Northern Light suplex from Rhea Ripley. My God, I'll tell you what, Britt Baker, you want to talk about Raquel Gonzalez being big and bad. There's an adversary for Raquel Gonzalez if I've ever seen one. Rhea Ripley. The size of Rhea Ripley, I think, matches Raquel Gonzalez. The strength matches. That's one I'd like to see. Toni Storm, talented in her own right, don't get me wrong. Oh, there's that guillotine from Liv Morgan. We've seen her tap women out. We've seen her tap Sasha Banks out with that guillotine. Toni Storm with a kick to Liv Morgan's head. Breaks the guillotine up. Now Rhea Ripley with the fireman's carry. Oh, look at that crescent kick from Rhea Ripley. Beautiful kick. That was a great kick from Ripley. I didn't know Ripley could throw moves like that. She always impresses me with her athleticism. Morgan really looking hurt out here. And now Storm in, and Storm, again, a tough woman. A technical specialist, a striker. She's got some of that strong style influence. And with Rhea, you got to imagine the conquest. Let's talk about that stable if we can for a second, Baker. We're talking Io Shirai, Shayna Baszler, Toni Storm, and Rhea Ripley. Toni Storm just spiking Liv Morgan with a German suplex. And she picks Liv Morgan up on the shoulders. And, a Death Valley driver. As I was saying, the conquest, just a dominant force. They're a force to be reckoned with. And Britt, you've already wrestled Io Shirai before and you lost. That's what prompted you to find an ally in Raquel Gonzalez. You said you needed to find people who had your back. Are you and Raquel Gonzalez prepared? You do realize the two of you, if Rhea Ripley and Toni Storm win this match, you're going to have to not just worry about them. You're going to have to worry about Io Shirai and Shayna Baszler as well. Oh, my. Toni Storm with the fisherman suplex outside of the ring. That was unnecessary. So you say Toni Storm and Rhea Ripley, the best matchup for you. You know, I don't know what to say about that. I think that Liv Morgan and Mia Yim, we've seen what Liv Morgan can do in that ring. A former the former NGW Women's Champion. But right now, not looking good against Toni Storm, who's just dominating Liv Morgan outside of the ring. Storm tossing Morgan to those steel steps. Now Liv Morgan counters, throwing Storm into the steel steps. They have plenty of time to work. Another 10 seconds on the counter. Remember, NGW has we've adopted the Japanese rules. 20-second count out outside of the ring. That's where we want these ladies to have plenty of time to work. Liv Morgan up, pops right back up, and Toni Storm just throws her. Toni Storm rolls into the ring to break the count. And goes out. The count has been reset. And look at the stomps from Storm. Look at the stomps from Storm. Storm just going right to work.
Back now inside the ring. Looking to make a much-needed tag here. And if successful, we may be looking at a whole new
Ripley and Toni both look that same to me when I'm standing over. Oh, Bliss and Toni both look the same to me when I'm standing over them holding our titles. Damn. And there's me, Yim, able to break that pin up at the last second. Referee's hand was down for the 3 count. And Yim just broke in there. Sprinted in there to break it up. And Liv Morgan off the ropes. There's a face breaker from Liv Morgan. We saw her use that move to beat Alexa Bliss, and the legs hook. 2 count. Toni Storm kicks right out. And Liv Morgan not panicking, not shocked. She goes right back on the attack. And Storm, though, takes the arm, elbow over the shoulder. And there's a backbreaker from, no, what is that? Yeah, beautiful backbreaker. Gosh, the innovation from Toni Storm with that backbreaker. Had her on the shoulders. I was a little confused, not sure what she was going for. Whatever it was, it hurt. That backbreaker hurt Morgan, but Morgan back to her feet. Irish whip from Morgan. Sends Toni Storm to the corner. And now Morgan. Wow, what a takedown from Liv Morgan.
I don't know how much longer she can go on absorbing all this punishment. She needs to find a way to make it to her corner.
And Storm's got Morgan now. Moving her to the ropes. Nope. Morgan fires away, gets out of that grapple. Nice elbows to break it up. DDT from Morgan. Morgan looking to make a tag. She goes over to Mia Yim. Mia Yim's in. This has been an excellent tag team affair. Ripley and Storm. German suplex from Mia Yim, but Storm lands on her feet and immediately goes right after Mia Yim. Mia Yim not moving fast enough to see it. Look at what is that? Storm, we've seen Storm use that move before, dropping Mia Yim's neck on the knee. And Storm thinks it's enough to go for a pin. She has a leg hook. 1 count. What's going on, Slightly Corrupt? Mia Yim kicks out at 1. How tough is Mia Yim, Britt? I'm very impressed with the story of Liv Morgan for everything she has battled from, but this tag doesn't make us nervous at all. If I'm you, I wouldn't be nervous either, Britt. You guys survived 3 other women in a tag team ladder match. It's hard no one is disputing how tough you guys are, how fearless you guys are, but both of these tag teams, dangerous. Wait, what's Mia Yim have there? Wow. She tucked in the arms for a sit-out powerbomb, but a missile dropkick from Rhea Ripley breaks the pin up. I love how quick these two get in the ring, these scrambles to break up the pins. These are 2 tag teams who know what's on the line. They understand tag team work. Strong 0 from Toni Storm, though. This could be it, folks. And there's a 2 count. Toni Storm only gets a 2 count. What a battle. Damn, the knee going to the chin. Mia Yim sees that as an opportunity to get a pin. Ripley into the ring. Liv Morgan stops her, and the 201 Defeaters will be meeting you and Raquel Gonzalez at the pay-per-view. Anarchy in the UK, Britt Baker and Raquel Gonzalez, you know who your tag team opponents are. But hold on, I'm getting news. Something's going on in the back. So we immediately go backstage, and it's chaos. It is crazy. Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels are brawling with Tyler Bate and Drew McIntyre. The officials are trying to break things up, but the brawl is just too hectic. They're fighting all over the hallways, throwing each other into the walls, throwing each other into tables, throwing shit at each other. They're going nuts. Eventually, Ted DiBiase and Cedric Alexander show up, and Cedric helps turn the tide for Disrespected No More. However, that momentum doesn't last very long because Kenny Omega charges into the fray and tackles Cedric Alexander and just throws multiple punches on him. Omega gets up and looks right at Ted DiBiase. Ted DiBiase, he has that deer in headlights look. He sees Omega, and Ted DiBiase takes off, and Kenny Omega chases behind him. Meanwhile, HBK and Razor Ramon, they continue battling with Drew McIntyre and Tyler Bate just all over the backstage area. The camera cuts, and we see Kenny Omega chase Ted DiBiase into the parking lot. Once they get into the parking lot, DiBiase hightails it into his limousine, and he tells the driver to floor it, and that limo takes off. Omega, not sure what to do. He's a little perplexed, not sure how to proceed. And then he looks over and he sees a taxi, and he sees the taxi driver leaning against the hood of the car. The driver's waiting for another wrestler for the show to end tonight to get him back to the airport. Omega grabs the taxi driver by the collar and asks for the keys. The driver gives him the keys. Omega gets in the car, and the chase is on. He's driving after Ted DiBiase. And that takes us to our main event. Orange Cassidy versus Rey Mysterio. It is nothing but pandemonium backstage, folks. We have a brawl taking place in the back. It sounds like the officials were able to finally get those two teams separated. Meanwhile, Omega is chasing Ted DiBiase on the highway. Chasing Ted DiBiase on the highway. Omega in a taxi, Ted DiBiase in a limousine. The things have got to stop between this war with Disrespected No More, Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon. This thing with Ted DiBiase and Kenny Omega. This has to end. But here we go, the main event of tonight. A zero gravity title eliminator. Rey Mysterio taking on Orange Cassidy. My God, what is going on? There's just chaos in NGW. We need things under control back there. God. Mysterio playing RuneScape. You need to get on that Rainbow Six Siege. What you need to be doing. Rey Mysterio, a legend and a pioneer for professional wrestling. This is just my perspective. Rey Mysterio was one of the first luchadors I ever had the pleasure of watching. He was my first introduction to Lucha Libre. And here he is competing in the zero gravity division against Freshly Squeezed.
From New Jersey, weighing in at 161 pounds.
Orange Cassidy, the first ever NGW television title. The first ever NGW television champion. My apologies. Just talk about losing my mind. Not sure what to say. The first ever NGW television champion. Orange Cassidy. He's looking to add another title to his collection. Facing off with Rey Mysterio in this main event, this zero gravity main event. Cassidy looks serious tonight. That lackadaisical attitude not present. He looks very focused, or as focused as Orange Cassidy can look, I must say. And the question remains, is he going to wrestle with the sunglasses? That's what I want to see. That's the real question. Is he going to wrestle with the sunglasses tonight?
Byron, why is this guy so easy to root for? The thing about him, Michael, is that he carries himself with a great deal of respect. Not just
I just noticed this on the stream itself. Wait, notice what on the stream itself?
Respect, it's hard to root against you.
What are you talking about? I'm so confuzzled. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I sure do. Yeah, I use that for the YouTube stuff. Here we go. Zero Gravity Division main event underway. Johnny Gargano, you know he's in the back watching this with close attention. Single leg takedown from Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy with that homage to Terry Funk, the spinning toe hold. And of course, OJ not taking the glasses off. The glasses stay on. The shirt comes off, but the glasses stay on. There's a wheelbarrow. Oh, wheelbarrow bulldog from Rey Mysterio. And it looks like that might have busted Orange Cassidy up a little bit. Referee has gloves on. We have blood already in this match. A pinfall from Mysterio, 1 count. Looks like that Orange Cassidy landed awkwardly from that bulldog. Awkward landing. And Mysterio and Orange Cassidy just firing off on each other. There's a kick. Orange Cassidy grabs it. Dragon screw. I wonder, does he glue those to his face right? And he slaps Rey Mysterio. I'm actually going to say that's the right hand. I'm not. Orange Cassidy's not a heel. Orange Cassidy just hitting Rey Mysterio with the forearm. Referee not in position for this pin. Poor positioning of the referee. He should have been ready for that count a lot earlier. And now Rey Mysterio kick to the stomach followed by a power bomb. Got all of it. Devastating. What a slam. Someone is named Bad Guy TTVG. Weird. How weird. And Rey Mysterio just cranking the neck of Orange Cassidy. Irish whip from Rey Mysterio. Tilt-a-roll backbreaker. And a double stomp. Don't want to take too many of those. And there's a kick to the chest. And looked like an enziguri, but it was a head scissors takedown. And Orange Cassidy now rolling out of the ring, going to the apron. The usual strategy is to recover on the outside. No, Cassidy forearm. He gets back in for a crossbody that's blocked. Rey Mysterio had that crossbody scouted. Irish whip from Orange Cassidy, sitting Rey Mysterio into the corner. And now Orange Cassidy with a series of clotheslines. Short arm clothesline to finish it off. Orange Cassidy trying to relive some of that initial magic. He was able to win that television title. Unfortunately, losing it to Okada at Big Apple Brawl. He's trying to regain some of that magic that he had. Beautiful. What is that, the Kokeshi? And now Cassidy just pulling on that shoulder, just trying to really work that arm.
That's how you punish your opponent.
Ray, he was heel in WCW for a little bit, but I think Ray is always, like, to me, the perennial babyface. But they gave him a small heel run in WCW. It didn't work. I don't necessarily think it didn't work because Ray couldn't do it. WWE wasn't necessarily the most tightly managed company in the world. DDT from Orange Cassidy. They turned Goldberg heel. I recall Sting being heel for a little bit. They tried all kinds of things that just didn't work. And Mysterio just getting dropped on that turnbuckle. Irish whip from Cassidy sends Rey Mysterio over the top ropes. We are outside for the first time in this zero gravity match. False count anywhere, folks. What is Destroyer from Orange Cassidy on the outside. And now Cassidy with the pin, leg hook. And a 2 count. I thought for sure that would be it. The way that he just spiked Mysterio on the outside with that Destroyer. And now Orange Cassidy goes to work on that leg. Cassidy just really working and utilizing submissions outside. Armbar stretches. Leg attacking the leg. And now he picks Mysterio back up. Big chop across the chest. Beautiful hip toss. And now he's just going to work on that trap muscle, just clawing the trapezius muscle. But Mysterio up. And now they're on the ramp. I guarantee you, hopefully I'm wrong, but I think most of the fight is going to continue on the ramp. Russian leg sweep from Rey Mysterio.
Finds a way to reverse. Oh, he knew that was coming.
Orange Cassidy goes to work on that leg.
When you look at this,
There's a forearm from Rey Mysterio.
Homework heading into this one.
I don't know. I think I've seen it in 2K19 as well, Key. I'm pretty sure.
this may very well be it.
And now Mysterio with the pin, the leg hook.
And he kicks out again.
Kick out from Orange Cassidy.
Saw what he had in mind there.
Cassidy blocks that forearm, but Mysterio now attacking the leg. Those low kicks.
Extra luster behind
We've seen those in Bushido FC in the past. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
that scissor.
Cassidy hurting. And there's a beautiful jumping knee from Rey Mysterio. And Mysterio with another pin on the outside. Mysterio has something to prove in this match, not even getting a 1 count.
Shoulders down.
Referee just a little slow getting to that pin in my estimation.
Not this time.
Again, I do not want to tell the referees how to do their jobs. I'm definitely not trying to criticize any referee's performance, but that just looked a little slow. Referee looked way out of position. Drop kick from Rey. What up, bro? Double stop from Mysterio. And now Mysterio going to work on Orange Cassidy's leg.
Torque on the knee.
Dude, Cassidy's just getting his ass whooped out here. No cap.
Well scouted reversal there.
It's like he'll block a punch, but then he just stands there. I really think there's something going on with the AI in this game when it comes to going outside. The AI just seems to kind of lose a couple of intelligence points once they're outside. Like, why is Cassidy just letting Mysterio just rip off on him? Mysterio with another pin.
And he's able to get
Cassidy kicks out one more time.
as everyone else, Cole.
Cassidy just not saying quit, not giving up. And there's a grapple, able to break away. Cassidy with the flying forearm. Cassidy really needed that. Cassidy just continuing to work on that shoulder.
Very painful. That's how you punish your
Man, you probably gonna... Orange, you might be losing this one, bro. You might be losing this one.
big reversal.
Wheelbarrow, nope. Cassidy breaks it up. Knee to the face. Cassidy just posing. No, just drops the knee on the back of Mysterio's neck.
Precise.
My Lord, what impact.
Says not this time.
When they go up the ramp, you know it's going to be a long match. Yes, you do. 100%. 110%, Key.
Quick to catch him there.
Chop. Fireman's carry from Orange Cassidy.
Take over.
And there's that trapezist claw again.
Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder. Man.
See that? Like, he's just staring at him. I don't get that.
Rey Mysterio creating opportunity.
Again, why does that happen?
Again.
One of the
It's definitely something that only happens outside of the ring. Inside the ring, when they catch a strike or when they block something, they immediately like start fighting.
Stretch.
Outside, it's just like block.
That's how you punish your opponent.
They get hit again. Give him Spike Dudley. Oh my God, jumping DDT outside. That might be enough for Orange. No, a kick out at 2. Speaking of spikes, my God, the way Orange Cassidy just spiked Rey Mysterio. There's a kick to the thigh. Another spinning heel kick. What's Mysterio got planned here? Monkey flip. They're going back up the ramp. It's like the more you want them to get away from the ramp, the more they go up the ramp. Here he goes, just staring at Orange Cassidy like that. There. Oh gosh, we're getting in scary. There's just no winning in this game. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you turn on countouts, obviously, and they stay out of the ring until they're counted out. So then you think, okay, why don't we just turn off countouts, have a false count anywhere match, And then they fight in an area of the map where, like, because I've also noticed that people kick out on the ramp way more often. Like, this match would have already been over in the ring. You know what I mean? That's why I'm glad I only went 4 matches on this show. And now look at those hamstring kicks from Rey Mysterio. There's a punch from Orange Cassidy. God, that spinning heel kick just dropped OC. And here comes another monkey flip. That sends them further up the ramp. We're just under 10 minutes in this #1 contender match.
And now that one's countered. Not a good spot to be, guys. This is terrible. Straight punch. Wicked body shot.
Damn, Cassie over here boxing. Literally, that he hit him with that body uppercut, dog. My God, Cassie just going to work on Rey. We have another pin. And a 2 count. What the hell? Was that really a counter? Dude, these two are just going nuts. Oh my God, Meteora! Cassie's not even quick enough to get a pin. Oh God, another knee to the back.
So precise. Moved out of the way. Great wherewithal for Rey Mysterio.
Mysterio, nope, Orange Cassidy gets out. No, Mysterio fires off another kick to the leg. What's up, tie-dye? And there's a DDT for Mysterio. Double stop from Mysterio. And Mysterio just working that submission on Orange Cassidy. And just dropping Cassidy's shoulder right onto the ramp. That's a metal ramp. His shoulder just got crushed on that metal ramp. Dog, I bought an ant fornicarium. Because my nephew got an ant farm for his birthday. And he really enjoys it. And it is kind of awesome looking ants. So you know my ass, I had to double up. I bought a pretty nice sized fornicarium. I'm about to start, my ass is about to start a colony. I just bought an ant queen off of basically off one of these websites. What's up, Smoking? How you doing? We might even have to restart this match because I'm not going to let this match go to a draw. My God. Dude, and watching is super relaxing, is that, Drew? I can't explain it. I will literally watch those fucking ants for like 30 minutes. I was at the hospital for, is your friend okay? Yeah, you're not getting any 3 counts on this ramp for sure. That's what I don't understand this game. This game, like, there's just no, it doesn't make sense. So when you fight, you can have false count anywhere matches, but if you fight outside of the ring, you're more resistant to pinfalls and damage. Like, damage doesn't seem to add up the same way outside of the ring. I don't get that. I've never seen a match end with a pinfall on the ramp. They always kick out. Oh, she dislocated her shoulder? Damn, what's she doing? See what I'm talking about? How the hell is that a 2 count? We're restarting. This is a restart. I'm not watching that match for its entire duration. Get it back in the ring. They go down the ramp and they're back in the ring where it all began. Still reversing with an Irish whip. Cassidy bounces off the turnbuckle into a 3 Amigos, shades of Eddie Guerrero. Oh shit, she slipped and dislocated her shoulder? Yikes. That's gotta be considerably different damage than like a rotator cuff tear. So I tore my rotator cuff from wrestling in high school. Really it was playing football outside with my friends. I tried to clothesline a guy, and when I tried to clothesline him, it just came right out. And then it just got super loose to the point to like one time I tried wrestling a guy, and when I went for a grab and he tried to block it, my shoulder came out of socket, so they had to call it. Second time I wasn't worried. I thought I was fine. The third time, I knew I had to get surgery during this, right? So the third time it got dislocated, I was at home, and it was like a Friday night. It was like a Friday or Saturday night. And I'm sitting at my computer desk, and I do one of these, like I stretch like this, and then blop, this one just dropped. Completely comes out of the socket. I freaked out. So yeah, I got rotator cuff surgery on my right arm. I can do this. If I go to the side, I can hold it up, but I can't go up like this. Like this is as far up as I can go. If I even trying to move it further up hurts my shoulder. Like my shoulder tightens up. I tried to Steiner line somebody. It was the dumbest thing I don't know why I did. I was a kid. I was like 16. Rey Mysterio off the top rope. Leg drop. That was the only major surgery that, well, I don't want to say that. That was a major surgery. And I peed during the surgery, dude. I never had surgery before up until that point. So I mean, they had me on all the I saw this big ass shot they were gonna put in my neck, and I freaked out. And they're like, "Oh, don't worry, we're gonna count to 5, and you won't even notice it." And they said 1, 2, and I swear on 2, when I woke back up, the surgery was over. I literally opened my eyes thinking that I was waiting for the 5 count, and I looked up, and they had my arm like this, and then they were like, "How do you feel?" I have to use the bathroom, and then I just peed all over myself.
Scooped up. Look out.
Beautiful Michinoku driver from Orange Cassidy.
Kick right to the leg.
And there's some kicks from Orange Cassidy. Rey Mysterio blocks the third one, grabs the leg. And there's a strike to the ribs from Orange Cassidy. Uppercut. Beautiful body shot from Orange Cassidy. Someone's been watching Bushido FC. My sister-in-law dislocated her knee because a stick got stuck. But oh my God. Oh! What? Oh! What? She dislocated her knee because a stick got stuck between her foot and the sandal. Oh my God, that hurts. Oh! My knees hurt. Oh my God. Oh! Oh my God, could you imagine? Oh my God, I'm rubbing my knees right now. What's going on, Ragan? How you doing? You fractured your leg running track? How'd that happen? See, now I'm afraid to jog tomorrow. Frog splash from Rey Mysterio. Dude, my quads, by the way. I've been running and walking every morning for 4 weeks now. I go for an hour. My quads are so thick. I'm not gonna. I already like my legs anyway. I already think my legs are my best feature, bar none, because they're like toned. But now I got this little muscle that's I can feel the muscle when I touch it, man. I'm about to have my legs about to be on point. It's about to be bad guy summer this year. And Orange Cassidy picks up a big win. Okay. This is where we're going. So Edge and Christian come out to celebrate Orange Cassidy's victory. They're hyped for him. They're all arms in the air. They're all excited. Johnny Gargano comes out and he congratulates Orange Cassidy, shakes his hand, and holds the title up. But this moment of just kind of like, I don't know, this moment of respect is broken up when Christian surprises everyone and drops Johnny Gargano with the kill switch. Orange Cassidy and Edge cannot believe it. They immediately, Edge is like, "What are you doing? What's going on?" Christian storms out of the ring, and Orange Cassidy and Edge, they check on Johnny Gargano to end the show. And that is the end of this episode of Shockwave. Rogan 1337